We're going to talk about a lot of things today. And not be only me follow day for the studio today. We day with one fine, beautiful madam. We sit down casual with me on top of the studio today. And this now happy life. And today we're going to discuss about the role of herbal drugs, the effect, and how it is good for our human body. And for the studio, we would like to introduce Mrs. Abi Madam Hosanna Udeme Jacob. Madam, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so what be your job? What they do? We would like to know what they do first of all.
Okay. I'm a complete herbalist.
Wow.
That word they fear me. As a Nigerian, as a average Nigerian, I go fear. I go want make you break am down for us.
You no need to fear. Everybody know wetin be herb, abi?
Yes, we know.
We first know the food wey we dey eat. If you pull your food, if you bring the food apart from to cook it, if you maybe boil that your leaf, come drink am, e don become medicine for you. And that is herbs.
Okay.
So if you know about those things very well, come fit use am treat case when person don already develop problem, then you are herbalist.
Okay. So at least I don't understand because the word herbalist, when we Nigerians they hear am, it go be like saying na one juju house like that. Because some Nigerians say they feel understand. You understand? Okay. So we go like know wetin be the role of this thing, this herbal medicine now for our body? Wetin e dey do? How effective way e dey?
Okay, thank you. You know, if you dey look around our society today, you go see a lot of problems. So many problems where we say sometimes we no dey even know how, we no dey know wetin to call am again. Wetin cause am? The reason, the number one reason wey person like me go tell you be say we stop eating food the way God made food. We come dey eat food the way where e sweet us, the way where e go sweet us for mouth, but inside our body e no dey sweet. We fit cook food now, the food sweet us for mouth. We fry am, we cook am, we warm am, we do am anyhow, e go sweet for our mouth, but your body no dey enjoy am. So that na the question. The food where you dey eat, your belle inside, when e reach inside your belle dey enjoy am again. When your belle no enjoy the food where you dey eat, or those small things where God take make up human being, where they call cells, if the cells no enjoy the food where you dey eat, as time goes on, you go come get problem. You go come, the cells them were supposed to dey renew you every day as you dey wake up, they go dey die, then go dey weak. When they weak too much, you go come dey get one problem or the other. Some you fit start from your waist, your back, your head, your brain, every part of you go come dey get problem.
Okay, as you don't talk and say we dey eat food based on say they sweet for our mouths, we need to eat the way we suppose eat. So you feel say most of these vegetables and natural leaves where we dey chop, then they contribute to a healthy living, right?
I know they think now wetin be the truth. The truth be say wetin God give man na food where we dey eat. Natural vegetables, vegetation of the field, wherever you can find them. Na wetin God give man. Those things wey be our food, na im still suppose be our medicine too. So it just be like we live the way we been dey eat food, or the way God made food, we can't enter our own road. I no talk say civilization or modernization no good o, but when e too much, when we modernize reach our food area, sooner or later we come bring problem for our body. We even bring problem reach pikin wey dey our belle wey we wan born am. So that plenty children today dey come out this world carrying their own disease. No be say dem do anything, na because their mama no eat wetin dem suppose eat wey go help the pikin to develop completely.
Okay, I don't sit down for where people they talk and I they hear where they argue about herbal medicine, taking of herbal medication. One guy when he talk say, the thing with herbal drugs we say you no get any dosage where person go fit say okay, if you take one shot of this cup now, it dey okay. You go another person go tell you say if you take 2 shots, it go dey okay. Like there's no particular dosage for it, and so people can't they look like, but if you they take the English medicine, if you they take English medicine, when you go, the doctor will prescribe say take 2. If you take these 2, it go good for your body. If you take more than these 2, rather, you know go good for your body, it go get effect. So people they look like, okay, fine, there is no prescription to these drugs. How are we going to know if what we're taking is going to add more problem to us? They don't know whether they add more problem or if they reduce more problem. So my question now be say, why is there no particular prescription to herbal drugs, like herbal medication? When they prescribe them, they give you like you go take them like 2 times in a day daily. Or else tell you see this one, take 2 cup. You go meet another person for that same drug, another person will tell you take 1 shot. Is it that there is no particular dosage, or you can just take herbal drug anyhow?
Well, thank you for that question. You suppose get dosage. Why I say so? You suppose get, then at the same time, the dosage, the important. You know why I say so? Sometimes we dey get up, we go market, we go buy things where we go cook soup, eat. We buy vegetable as our money fit reach, or anyone where we just like, we buy come. Take for example, you want cook, you get one popular soup where our people they cook. You go buy bitter leaf. You come buy water leaf. You want go cook them. You no even need those for that one. Sometimes it just be like you can't even get enough. Then you carry and come. You can't cook them. As you cook them, you dey measure your leaf. Say make I measure and make this leaf no come dey too much for this soup, make it no come cause me headache.
No,
those things no come dey necessary, abi?
yes, yeah.
We are used to just, maybe we go our farm, pick vegetable, come cook them as we want. You eat. If you eat over, highest you go purge. That leaf where you eat plenty, it go make you go shit plenty, and as you dey shit out a lot of things from your body.
As you dey talk about herbal drugs, you dey take am to the food, like for you, I don't say I'm saying, if you say herbal drugs be like food, herbs now.
E no be like food, na food.
Okay, so ma ask you now, every herbs where we just see for road, for ground now, where be food. Now every leaf where we just see, now it be food.
Okay. Somehow, for a reason where mankind never still find out, we no know why God close the eyes of human beings to some things. Because I dey think say na God do am. At the same time, I dey think say maybe no be God do am. Maybe we just no dey interested. You know, say everything where they happen for this life, now how you feel, now you go take do am. Maybe we no just dey interested in knowing more about some things. If we want know more about some things, it dey me like say everybody suppose start from childhood know about wetin some herbs, this herb they do when you dey take them, so that if you come break down, maybe you can't get this our normal sickness wey we dey sick for our area here, malaria, if you come get am, you on your own, you just know wetin you go take, come just do am, come take, and you be okay.
I get to know say herbs na plants. Na plants wey dem dey grow, people dey grow. So most of the times na just grass wey people dey, things wey people dey see as grass. You feel say every plant is a herb, like every plant wey we come across na herb. That means you feel you dey try tell us say every plant wey we dey come across dey medicinal.
Well, not all of them are good for human consumption. For now, we never still find out about some of them. E get some few plants where they poisonous to animals and to man too. But outside those ones where they poisonous, let's talk about the one where we don't dey used to, the ones where we sabi, where we don't dey use, maybe right from childhood. For example, I mentioned bitter leaf here earlier. I mentioned water leaf. Okay, we'll talk about something like the normal vegetable they use cook edikaikon soup. You know that soup?
Yes, I eat am well.
Fine. That vegetable, those ones now, those few ones where we know, you know, say only those ones go fit help your system. Maybe you've been sick, you can't dey very low. If you can't take them, only those ones go fit boost your immune system up. But you know wetin dey happen? We dey abuse them. I go even put them self. We dey can't do them in a way where we like. Where we say it go sweet us. For example, water leaf get plenty of ascorbic acid. The one where we dey go buy for chemists, call them vitamin C. You know wetin I see my people they do recently? Then go cut the water leaf finish, come squeeze them,
Yes.
come squeeze them, come use filter am finish, come press am, come keep, come carry vegetables, squeeze am, come filter am. I don't see one lady they do that thing. He suffer the leaf. I come ask her and say, wetin they do? She say she won't cook soup. I come ask her and say, okay. Now where you twist the leaf, squeeze and throw away the pigment, you can't keep the chaff, tell me say you won't cook. At the end of the day, what did they eat?
For that water leaf only, I go like step in, because even me myself, even when I dey cook water leaf soup, I dey squeeze am. I get to know wetin I grew up to know be say the gel no good. It sounds funny, but that's the truth. Like, let's be realistic. I grew up to know say that's gel now. You know, if you cook soup, that gel they make the soup draw. Now waiting, I get to know. So if I dey go market, I go want tell the woman where I dey buy water leaf from. Say, madam, I hope say this water leaf na dry one. No. I hope say it dry, so I no go squeeze am. No, on a very serious note, now waiting I dey do. So if you dey try tell us say what we're doing is wrong, I think we need to pick corrections from there.
I think if human beings can learn to live life the way God made life, we may help, we may change a lot of things, a whole lot. Why do I say so? Let me just talk about a particular case. A case like the almighty diabetes that a lot of people are suffering today. You know, I used to call it a lifestyle disease. Yeah. Or the another almighty fibroid that so many women are carrying around. I call those ones lifestyle disease.
So what's your reason for calling them lifestyle?
Yeah. I call them lifestyle disease because, for example, you see the fibroid. When it starts, when it germinates, in your womb or wherever is as tiny as the grain of sand. And then in a few days, it will become bigger using fluid from your system, using water and blood from your system. It will become bigger and bigger. At that point, ordinary onions would have destroyed it. Does it mean those women don't eat onions?
No.
I mean, ordinary onions, where would they buy 50 naira? Come cut them, fry them, come make our food. It go destroy them.
Wow.
Now me talk them.
Wow. This is interesting.
But you know why the thing they grow?
Why?
Even if you they eat onions, we know they eat the onions the way God made onions.
So wait, I know I dey try get the point. That is, we supposed to like chew and raw.
Yes. If you chew onions raw, if you chew small onions where they like this, you have solved a lot of problems in your system without you knowing. So when we say herbs is the same thing with nutrition. That is how I look at it.
Some point, no vex. At some point, we dey talk about herbs. We don't talk about herbs. We don't talk. This modern day drug. You dey see say a lot of people they go in purchase of it, because I don't sit down and ask people questions. See, these drugs on a normal day, me I need they like take medicine. Oh. Then they call me ajogo. I dey fear drugs to swallow. But if you see herbal drugs, like, let's be sincere, I prefer taking herbal to English medicine.
Okay.
Even though say I dey fear to take them. The thing we dey there be say we human beings they consume more of this English medicine. So to you now, this English medicine consumption, is it good for our health? Is it good? Is it good? Like really good? Is it good? It get any kind of acid where they put, or anything where they do to those drugs where they make harsh or bad to our system? You feel say it dey okay for us? Because most of us, even if we come here, explain, talk about them from morning to night, you go still stay, we go get people where go still sit down with us, argue and say English medicine now the best. So for you, is it good?
Okay. Well, I cannot sit down here and say English medicine is good or is no good, because as a result of medicine, some lives have been saved somewhere too. Sometimes as a result of the handwork of doctors, some lives has been saved in cases of emergency. For example, a woman won't deliver, if it deliver, then rush am, they go open am, then bring the pikin out, the mother survive. Abi, those are the world of medicine. But if I have to quote a doctor, that very doctor does not take drug, and he's a medical person. In fact, he's a surgeon. He go jack person, keep for table, tear in belly, do am as in like fast. But a day came when something like that has to be done to him, and he refused. He was so scared that I started asking myself, why will a medical doctor be so afraid of surgery? And this is something he has been doing. Well, to quote that doctor, he trusted his own competence. He could not trust others. And he doesn't take drugs because all drugs contain poison.
Wow, interesting. Okay, I go on ask you one last question before we carry our leg come on top of the studio. For you, wetin be organic living?
Living life the organic way has been the best thing. In short, it's something I like talking about anywhere. I like to talk about it. It dey sweet me to talk am. I wish I have a large crowd that I can tell them about how to live life. At least it will go a long way to curtail some problems. Some of these big diseases where people they carry around today. I know that God say that mankind go sick, go die at the end. No matter what we do, mankind go die, because that was God's original pronouncement. But then, for mankind to suffer ailment for years, sometimes they spend all their life savings before the person can die. It dey pain me. It dey hurt for body. Sometimes the solution to your problem is right in your frontage or behind your house. Yes. But because sometimes you are afraid of, if I take am like this, I no know the dose, or I keep saying to even go that area, it dey far. That one na for professionals. Where be say when the case don already develop, like somebody wey carry fibroid now, sometimes 15 kg fibroid. A baby where woman dey born, they weigh how many?
4 kg, 3 kg, yes.
Yes. The biggest pikin where person fit deliver, they be about 4 kg, 3 point something, 2 point something. But ladies, they carry fibroid wey weigh 15 kg, equivalent to about 5 children. Person carry am waka, and you no go just carry am for 9 months, you go carry am for years. They suffer. At that point, it becomes very difficult to shrink that thing so that you can't shit them out. Even if experts then go open your belly, bring them out. If you no die, if the surgery go successful, if you no die as a result of it, if you no change your eating habits, the thing go come back. It dey grow again. Before you know, that person where them been go open belly, remove all the fibro, pack am comot, sew am back, things say they don't do am well. The thing they grow back. Why will it grow back? Because the person is still eating food the way mean they eat. The food no strong. The person food no dey powerful. The food, our food suppose dey powerful enough to destroy bacteria, virus, anything that comes into the system within 24 hours.
Wow.
If your body no fit handle, if your white blood cells no fit kill virus for your body within 24 hours, that means the system no strong. The virus go come now take root, come get
Gain
space,
ground, yes.
come get space, come make there in house, come begin dey eat.
Eat you, yes.
When he eat, he go vomit, eat again. That kind of thing. Before you know, it don dey big. So our system suppose be at that level where your immune system they kill with whatever enter your system within 24 hours.
That is if they live
You
life
no
the
go
organic
even
way.
know. Even if which one they dey very very contagious. Even if na people wey get which disease they dey very contagious. So a person get this other cough where they
Whooping cough.
this TB.
TB. Okay,
Tuberculosis.
Okay.
Even if person get tuberculosis and dey this studio now, he cough. Some people go pick am up. Some people where they pass for that road go pick am. But you fit dey here with am.
And you know
To your surprise, you no pick am. What happened? Why have you not picked that that agent that causes TB?
So I go fit say that because I get strong immune system.
Yes. And what causes your immune system to be strong?
At some point, when they eat good food.
You eat, the food you eat, and that food you eat that will strengthen your immune system, no be those ones wey we dey like well well. Na those ones wey you know dey like. For example, eating raw onions, it brings up your immune system very, very high within a few hours. Or taking some things like garlic, ginger, or taking some vegetables. Then, if it is a case that has already been given a name, because once it don't stock, they go come, you come now get name where they go give them. The name go dey very scary. At the end of the day, you go get herbs. Now you need to take something in large quantity. Those things that you should have been taking bit by bit inside your food, you go now take them plenty so as to help you kill that thing.
Okay. At some point, well, before we go wrap up, before we go carry our two leg come up from the studio right now, because we go soon come up from the studio. At some point, we find out say people need it like take herbal drugs. Why?
Yeah, that is modernization.
So if you say it dey good, like is it good that we're leaving our ancestral?
You know, some people they civilize so we spoil everything. They are afraid because they must have heard stories of people who maybe took something and another thing happened. Sometimes the thing reacts in a negative way to their system. So in that area, if you have a case, if you have already developed a case, you need to look for an expert. You need to look for somebody who sabi waiting to give you, and your problems will be solved.
Okay. Talking about getting experts, getting drugs. You know, if you hear it, I don't hear about you get waiting they call have yes, something like that. That's drug. I believe it's a drug. I believe it's a herbal condiment.
Nah, herbal.
But I don't notice say we you go hear people they talk say it dey cure malaria, it dey cure headache, it dey cure belly bite, it dey cure eye pain, it dey cure waist pain, it dey cure back pain. And they want that just one medicine.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, just a week ago, I was discussing with a young person. The person picked up a book, an advert for some drug, for some, I think it's some BP control drug. So they said one medicine, 3 benefits, something like that. He said, this one is one medicine, 3 benefits. I said, but that is even small because it is drug. As for herbs, you can have one medicine, let me not say medicine. You can have one plate of food and you have 25 benefits.
Wow.
Yes. Why do I say so? You know, I always like talking about onions. Onions now, we can say that, okay, if someone have cough, they say just take onions or take onion juice. Or you have malaria, they say take onion juice. Do you know that same onion juice, someone is conversing here, that if you want to rush the person to the hospital, you can lose the person before you even get there. If you have onions, just squeeze that onions or crush it, whichever way you can get the juice out. Pour it inside the person's mouth and the nose and the eye. Nothing will happen to them. Even if that conversion comes as a result of some forces, let's say there are other forces that can happen, some kind of spiritual things, like some people used to believe. There are some cases that will happen here, they will say it's spiritual. But I used to tell people, any case that does not kill you immediately. Maybe so you just you wake up in the morning and something begin do you. Then the thing serious like this, then you no die. They go say, okay, maybe you take poison. If the poison no kill you, then it is a disease and can be treated. Every case on this earth that has ever been discovered has solution there in Herbal world.
Wow. So even HIV/AIDS too, I believe say go get
HIV that you are talking about is not a disease on its own. I hope you know that.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, it is not a disease on its own. If you have untreated gonorrhea for years and your system is trying to battle it, your system is fighting seriously. That is why you are not dying immediately. Gradually, because you cannot help this, you are not helping. You are not doing anything to help your system. It will, as time goes on, it will, the only thing that bacteria will do is to begin to kill your white blood cells. And at that point, your immune system will be low. And if you have other infections along with it, once your immune system is low, it means you can easily contact or pick up infections, even by the roadside. So as these things accumulate and you no get solution, in short, what you are taking is not helping you, that means you are dying. But if you know that, okay, at that point, maybe if you go for checkup, because the white blood cells have gone so low and it's very difficult to bring it up in the medical area, and you are pronounced HIV positive, you just think your world has ended there. But I am telling you that in the world of herbs, I used to feel like shouting sometimes.
There is a cure. Wow.
Yes.
Hey.
It's as if everything that mankind need, God has already placed them for us. But because we let go of those things, in short, we are not interested, then we don't really know about them. If you are interested, you try to find out about these things one after the other. Before you know it, you learn.
I'm talking about civilization. At some point, I feel civilization they good, because as a herbalist, as you talk, how you want take know if person bring person come meet you now? Let's say those days, then go rush person come or go herbalist say, my daughter, I don't know what thing they do am, this thing they do am, belle they pin am, this they do am, that they do am. They are just explaining the symptoms. But in our modern day, you just go to a lab
and they diagnose
just diagnose you. That is the difference. So as a herbalist, if person bring person can't give you, how you want take no say that this thing they do am?
I am not against civilization, not in its entirety, no. I never did against civilization. For example, here that I'm sitting down now, talking about my program. This is the work of technology, right? Brought about by modernization or civilization. I am not against civilization. I am against being overly civilized in all areas of life until we forget about nature.
So
nature should come together with technology or modernization. It should go hand in hand.
So you mean say at some point before you do treatment, a person still needs to go to a lab?
It's necessary.
Oh.
Especially in our time. Except sometimes in some very urgent cases, or that maybe it happened at late hour at night, you can just pick something and give to the person. The person will not die. It is part of what we've been eating right from infancy, even before we were born. So you can just, what you're doing is, what you're giving to that person is not the way the person has been taking it. It is food. God gave nothing more to mankind but the food we eat. The food we eat, the food, nutrient from the food you eat was supposed to make you healthy, make you strong, fight disease, fight free radicals, those things that are supposed to enter your body begin. The food, nutrient from the food you eat, supposed to empower your system until your system fight all those things and nothing can easily enter, becomes impenetrable.
If I dey waka dey go maternity homes, they check some maternity homes. People, women wey dey deliver for maternity. When I talk about maternity home, no be hospital. I dey talk about all these herbal homes where they deliver women.
Okay.
I dey see women, matured, aged women, advanced women, where they go inside bush, plug herbs, give ladies herbs, still push their pikin out. And I don't hear stories where we say the woman has never had any cause of death since she started doing it. They need to go hospital. The ladies where they come for antenatal, I just say then they go for checkup. Then they go check yourself the herbal way. Then they go for checkup. I just say the woman go just go bush, squeeze one thing, give them, then go drink, and they are okay. And at some point they'll be like, my baby is this, my baby is that. Somewhere at the feel pain, mommy waiting dey happen. The woman go just touch the belly. She go say, the pikin head no dey one place. She go turn the pikin head, touch massage. That is the local way we know. If you go hospital, you then go do scan, tell you say, your pikin no, they don't need to touch you. But I want to know, how do they take no spare the pikin day, all these things, like know how to diagnose. Like, you're not going to the hospital, you need a go lab, but yet they still know what to give you. How is it possible?
Okay. There is a vegetable right now. It's a vegetable. Most of the people that eat that vegetable most are the Yorubas. If you are on it, for example, they said your child breach, you are pregnant and the child breach. You know how a child breach?
No, I've not been pregnant before.
Okay, it means if they said your child, it's a medical language. If doctors say your child breach, it means that the child knows stay the way in go fit take come out easily.
Okay.
Maybe say pikin say pikin dey from head come out. If the pikin wey don reach like 7 months, e can't still lie down straight.
Okay.
E no even shake body, e no ready to come out. Or e don dey reach delivery time.
E still dey like that.
But the pikin never stay where pikin dey stay, make it easily come out using the head. That means say e breach. And in that condition, medically, right now, except maybe it happened yesterday night, I don't know. Medically, the only solution for that is to operate you. Yes. But there is this herb, very common herb. Me, I go squeeze and give you. Within 2 weeks, I no go touch your belly. That pikin go set himself. Now the pikin go turn, one day I ain't supposed that I ain't go come out.
Just herb.
Yes.
Like,
it's a simple vegetable. Our people here don't like taking it, but the Yoruba people take it very much. So in situations like that, I used to say, God, what can I give to my generation? What can I give to humanity? How do I give out some knowledge concerning herbs? Because when it comes to herbs, it's at my fingertips. Experts say if you are doing something for 3 years, if you are studying a particular thing and you are doing it, you are practicing it for 3 years, you are a professional. Okay. If 3 years can make somebody a professional, I wonder what 20 years can make somebody.
A pro. A pro.
So it has been my area of interest right from time.
Okay, so what do you go like advise people where they out there where they say no to herbal drugs, where they say no, it's not good, it's English, if not be English we need to take. What's your advice to them?
I know that they suppose fear, because death to sick and die na something a human being suppose fear. But then my advice is, if people out there can start from changing their eating habit. For example, if you just dey like this, if you're pregnant, if you want to cook, no just use one vegetable cook. Enter bush, collect different leaves, at least those ones where you know say people dey chop am and then no dey die. Collect am, add am plenty. Maybe you fit scrape just 1 or 2 plantain, you scrape am, you collect those leaf. As you don cook your plantain finish, just carry those leaf, pour inside, you turn am, you carry am down. It will give you a lot of phytonutrient which you can hardly get from drugs, or you can hardly get from other fried food that we like.
Normally it's, yes.
Once in a while, go into the, if you feel funny, look for those herbs that can help you. You won't die when you boil them.
Herbs like
take,
say, as they tell us that herbs like waiting and waiting. They like as they tell us, mo go bush, go get herb. Herbs like what? Mo they know.
okay, let me come to this. You see the popular almighty diabetes. Diabetes is a condition that once you are down with it, it helps to bring other cases. It will bring other cases. You know why? That diabetes will make your cells, excess blood sugar will make your cells not to cooperate. And without cell cooperation, there is no transmission of information from cell to cell. It will make the system not to function at all. And with that, other things will come up. You start having cases that were not there before. So that is why diabetes, I used to call it almighty diabetes, because it drag along BP, it drag along cardiac problem, it brings along everything.
So if you just tell us one, not just say as they call it one food where they help,
okay,
is or cure diabetes.
An example is, you see mango leaves. Just plug a few of it, add it to your food. Maybe you want to eat rice, you plug a few of it, add it to your food,
like you
and
go
boil
inside
it.
sauce.
No, just drop the leaves inside the rice and boil. As you boil it, eat the rice. It will not disturb you. Sometimes, if you go to the hospital, once you have excess blood sugar, the doctors will stop you from eating some food, because the end result of those food na sugar too, and it will come worsen the situation. But you know that if starting from when you are a young person like this, you start learning how to eat food. For example, you see yam. The yam we eat has complete nutrient. Where? At the back of the yam. The side we peel and throw away. If you peel yam, if you remove that brown back, just test that. If you, after boiling the yam, if you remove the brown back, just test what you have there, that slippery place, before you go into the yam. It is not sugary. It does not, it is kind of bitter. And at that back, we have complete nutrient of what God placed in yam. So if you peel your yam before boiling them, you don't have it. That is why goats will now eat the back of that yam And if goat like, he carry belle, 4 children dey inside. At the end of the day, they give am paracetamol. They carry am go hospital. They do am CS. He go born am by himself. The back of plantain, if you want to boil your plantain, try boiling it with the back. There is something I told one lady to be doing. You see this green banana, just pick it. This green, as you cut your banana, the green one, you just wash the banana, or you can, if you pull the end side, it will peel the greenish, it will peel the greenish a bit. Scrub it like that, just grate it like that with the back. Use it to cook for somebody that has blood shortage. 1, 2, 3, your blood will come up. But this back of plantain, we used to peel them, throw them away. Goats eat them. And if goats carry belle, now you dey help am born?
No.
No doctor, no nurse, not even one paracetamol. They go born am by themselves because the immune system is complete. You think say human being cell is different from animal?
I don't know. I don't study so. No. Animatology.
The cells are the same. Animal cell and human being cell are the same.
Wow. I go ask my biology teacher about
go
that
find
one.
out. Go and find that one out.
I'll go ask my biology teacher. Okay. Now here we go wrap up the program for today, and I hope say una enjoy una learn from waiting she don't talk. Well, I don't know what to say, but I've just advised every one of you out there to live life the organic way. Follow me, join me too as we go in terms in going along with living herbally, living organically. Yes, taking the right food, taking it the right way, eating food the way it is supposed to be. Like they eat food, eat and way. No be when they wash water leave, you go comot the gel. She has said it. She has said it. When you wash your water leave now, you just put it in water, bring it out and cook it. But no be me talk about. Now Madam Hosanna talk am so and I no go come home after today. But anyways, I would just advise everybody to just do the right thing and live the right way. Eat healthy food, eat good food. They eat enough vegetable. It is good. And like she say, herbs are the herbal plants now food. So let's just eat the right food, consume it the right way, and do things the right way. I guess we go dey healthy, Abby. We go stay healthy and we go live longer. So now here we go carry come out from the studio, and I be your girl Sophie Black, chilling with Madam Hosanna Udeme. So when I still stay tuned, we go still bring on more better musics, and as I just the kick off, I'm gonna play you nice jams.
Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the vocoder.
And all I have are the stars above. And all my troubles stare me in the face. True it all, Lord, I'll still praise. 'Cause there's one thing I know for sure. You love me more than I love myself. So even when I can't see the sun in my sky, I'll still choose to say hallelujah anyhow. Hallelujah. The devil will not see me cry. choose to say hallelujah anyhow. And when the morning comes, I'll be standing on the other side. I'll be singing my testimony of how hallelujah brought me through. So I'll say hallelujah anyhow. No, the devil cannot bring me down. And when my heart is weary and burdened, I'll still choose to say hallelujah anyhow. Hallelujah anyhow. Oh, the devil cannot see me cry. When my heart is weary and burdened, I'll still choose to say hallelujah anyhow. Hallelujah anyhow. Speak your word and know the work of a miracle. And when my heart is weary and burdened, I'll still choose to say hallelujah anyhow.
If you know me before, if you see me today, and if you sabi me before, and if you see me today, say my life now, hallelujah. Every day I pray, hallelujah. Baba God take you open the door for me, hallelujah. Yeah, you too, hallelujah. Oh yeah, we don't see 99. My guy, don't be one way go make us run. Oh, yeah. Them try to pull us down. Oh, yeah. No let it cause it made us strong. Oh, been through the hustle, cried in the bed. No more suffering, no more pain. That's why I put my trust only on Jah. Oh, who are them? My matter was said it before. I don't bless me with a man today. That's why I put my trust on Jah. My guy, if you know me before, if you see me today, and if you sabi me before, and if you see me today, say my life now, hallelujah. Every day I pray, hallelujah. Baba God make you open the door for me, hallelujah. Yeah, you too, hallelujah. Oh yeah. And as you see me so, oh, I know the bother nobody. Jeje, you're the too mighty for life. Cause them no one know. Oh, nobody sent for your matter. Nobody care how far you know I can hear. Cause the sound that they sit on my throne. Jump my turkey and I swallow you one day. Saturday I so. My guy, if you know me before, if you see me today, and if you sabi me before, and if you see me today, say my life now, hallelujah. Every day I pray, hallelujah.
With a mama going through the vaults, get a green again like the one to the wall. No fantasized by blue cheese, but the only silver spoon you cook. What's the one that you cook with? See, life is a lesson, no class. They even borrow the school fees, and I learn no stress and go back. Telling them to move quick, but as long as you see it and believe it, you can be it and receive it. If you need it, ask me it. Wise ones, you have to leave it.
We give all glory to the Lord. Yo. Thank you for your blessings every day. We give all
One
glory to the
radio,
Lord.
we are all connected.
My brother joining me, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Joining me, thank you, Lord.
One Community Radio.
Joining me, thank you, Lord. I thank you, Lord. Joining me, thank you, Lord. I thank you, Lord.
One Community Radio.
One radio, we are all connected.
One Community Radio.
He said, Mama won't let you down, been through a lot. All those times to test, now see results. I pray I can get and give you enough. God has been good to a fault. He's the king, the maker. They wanted him in the cemetery. He made him a secretary. Now he will see paper. Those who wrote him off will see later. He was never handed chance to get. Walked in different paths, but the shoe fit. Now there's the proof, it's the proof. Small, the ministry is moving. Mama, look, see, I just bought a new whip. I've experienced money talking Jew preach. Someone told me life is a movie. Then she smiled and said, only God can do this.
We give all glory to the Lord. Yo. Thank you for your blessings every day. We give all glory to the Lord. Yo. Joining me, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Joining me, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Joining me, thank the Lord. I thank the Lord. Joining me, thank the Lord. I thank the Lord.
It's Mama Lisa.